What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tatted. We are on my brand new channel, Cooking with Tatted, and tonight I've got an excellent dish for you. We're going to make chicken fried steak, and if you've never had chicken fried steak, you are missing out. You can have this for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even as a midnight snack. We're also going to incorporate some green beans, and I think I've got some leftover mashed potatoes from a cook I did the other night. Now, it's raining out, so I have brought the Blackstone underneath my porch. We'll be able to cook under here and stay dry. So, you ready? Let's go. Okay, so chicken fried steak is primarily made with a cube or cubed steak. That's just a thin slice of meat that has been extra tenderized by a machine, poking holes in it, whatnot. What we have here is venison cube steak. Beef prices are out the yin yang right now, so I've got a deep freeze full of venison, from burger meat to backstrap to cube steak to you name it, it's in there. We've got a couple of cans of just some Walmart Great Value cut green beans. We're gonna cook these with some bacon. Those are gonna be yummy, but this is what we're working with as far as the cube steak is concerned, and we're gonna man, I'm telling you, this is gonna be some good eating tonight. Okay, so since I am a party of one and I'm only cooking for me, this is going to be a perfect amount of leftover mashed potatoes that we can incorporate with tonight's meal. Okay, we've got some naturally hickory smoked thick sliced bacon here. We're going to go ahead and start the gravy process by chopping up a few slices of this, getting it in the pot, go ahead and getting that cooked. And then we're going to start our green beans, and we'll throw a couple of slices of bacon into the pot with the green beans and go ahead and get that cooking. Okay, so I've got my green beans in a pot. Just use the natural green bean juice that's in the can, add a little extra water. We're going to add some bacon into it. I slice 2 slices in half, and we're just going to drop that into the pot. We're also going to add a little extra butter. This is unsalted butter because I like to salt my own vegetables. About a tablespoon for each can. And then we'll go ahead and get this stirred in, get this cooking. I've got it on about 4.5, almost 5 on my burner. So let's go ahead and get this mixed up. Well, it looks like the rain is dying down. The sun's starting to peek out. But let's get back down to this griddle here, the Blackstone. I went ahead and fired it up. We've got this side running on about medium heat and this one just a little bit lower. Once this comes up to temp, we'll go ahead and throw the chopped up bacon down on there, get that cooking. Once that's cooked, we'll throw it into the pot here and get the rest of the gravy going on this side where it's cooking at a lower temperature. Okay, so for the dry dredge, it's about a cup of flour. Went ahead and seasoned it with some kosher salt and coarse ground pepper. And I added in some Montreal steak seasoning. And then we've got our wet here. This is just going to be 2 eggs scrambled up. You know the drill on that. Green beans are cooking away, and they are smelling good already with that bacon in there. I like it like that. You might not like it. I like it. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. I can already feel this heat coming off. Nice, real nice. So we're going to go ahead and take our bacon and lay it down. Oh yeah, that's what you want to hear. That nice sizzle. Alright. Now this is going to be the bacon for the gravy. And we just want to get it cooked up. Okay, so I added about a cup of organic chicken broth. I've got it right here. And we're going to let that chicken broth and the bacon heat up and come to a nice little simmer. Also took a little extra broth and added in about a tablespoon of cornstarch. We're going to use the cornstarch as our thickener. Flour gets a little clumpy, and we can mix this easily. We're not going to add that just yet. We're going to let this continue to cook here. We've got the cube steak on the inside, prepped and ready for the dredge and the egg wash. We're gonna go ahead and fry that up right here on the Blackstone. And we've got the green beans cooking. They're cooking up nicely, so we're looking good. Okay, so our broth is starting to come to a boil. So we're gonna go ahead and add in the cornstarch mixture, and then we'll get to whisking that away. All right. And I can already tell it's starting to thicken up. I don't know if you can really tell with all that steam coming off. Okay. Okay, so as this gravy has been thickening and steaming, simmering, went ahead and spiced it up with a little the Imperial's Worcestershire and just some kosher salt and of course black ground pepper. So we're going to let that continue to heat up. The last ingredient for this is going to be some heavy whipping cream. We're going to add about half a cup to that, and then you'll see it really start to thicken up. All right, this has gone ahead and heated up pretty nicely. We're going to go ahead and add in the heavy cream. That was about half a cup, maybe a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and stir that in. Oh yeah. Oh, that's looking nice. Looking really nice. There's one more thing I'm going to add to this, is some parsley. Alright, added in some parsley. We're going to go ahead and give that a good stir. Oh yeah. That gravy is looking nice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and batter up our cube steaks. First we're going to go into the dry, then into the egg, back into the dry, and then I'm going to lay them in here to sit until the oil is done heating up to the proper temperature. And you want to do the dry, wet, dry, that way you get that nice crispy outside layer on it. Well, this is the thing that you never want to happen when you're cooking on the Blackstone, is running out of propane. So my burners have gone off, and as you can see, it's not boiling and it's not smoking. I tried dropping a little flour in there to see if the oil was ready. So I guess I've run out, and now I've got to refill that tank. I do not have a spare, and that sucks. But what we'll do is we'll take this inside and finish it on the stove. All right, we got our gravy mixture going on the stove. Our green beans are looking good. They're on simmer. Let's turn them down a little bit. Let's turn this gravy down a little bit. And our oil is ready to go. This is the part that I don't like doing inside because my ventilation in here sucks. But it's got to be done. So let's get to it. All right, you hear that sizzle? That's what you want to hear. About 2 minutes on each side till they're golden brown on each side. Should be good to go. Okay, we've got the finished product here. We got the chicken fried steak. We got the green beans. We've got the gravy. The mashed potatoes are coming out of the microwave. Let's get this plated up. And there we go. We got the mashed potatoes with the gravy, green beans, peppered, and the chicken fried steak. Oh, good groceries. Let's go. And on to the next.